Hi, it's Karen with Living Our Dream Homestead, where today I'm going to be making vanilla Meltaway cookies. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please click the button down below. Well, I don't know about you, during the Christmas time, I want a different variety of cookies, and I think this one would be a good one, so we're going to go ahead and make it today. Well, the first thing we need to do is we need to preheat our oven to 350 degrees. We are going to be using a cookie sheet today, and we are going to go ahead and line it with some parchment paper. Kind of like so. And I'm going to go ahead and push that aside. And now I'm going to go ahead and turn around the camera and show you up close how to make these delicious vanilla Meltaway cookies. First thing we need a large bowl, and in it I have half a cup of powdered sugar. Now, powdered sugar, that's another name for icing sugar. To this, we're going to be adding in 1 cup of butter softened. And I've got the 1 cup of butter right here. I do not have it softened. If you left it out on the counter, that would be great. I'm going to actually go ahead and put mine in the microwave a little bit and get it soft. I don't want it, like, so to speak, real melted, but just soft. So I'm going to go ahead and work on that now. Here's kind of what I'm talking about. I did get it a little bit melted there, but that's okay, but most of it is soft. Now, I am using unsalted butter, and I will be adding salt to the recipe. If you use salted butter, then of course you don't have to add the salt. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in here with the icing sugar, and then I'm going to go ahead and use a stand-up mixer or a handheld mixer, and I'm going to go ahead and beat the butter and the sugar together for about 2 minutes until nice and fluffy. Butter should look like this. We're now going to go ahead and add in half a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, and then we are going to use the mixer to go ahead and combine it together. To this creamed butter mixture, we are going to add in 1 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. And we are going to go ahead and add in half a teaspoon of salt. I'm just using Morton salt. And then we're going to go ahead and use the mixer to mix to combine. I forgot to mention you needed to go ahead and beat it on low speed. And now we're going to put in half a cup of cornstarch. I'm just using the Kroger brand. And I'm going to go ahead and put that in now. And then I'm using the hand mixer to beat on low speed. Now that I got all those ingredients mixed up, we need to go ahead and cover this with plastic wrap, and we're going to refrigerate it for 30 minutes. Now that it's been the 30 minutes, I've got the dough out of the refrigerator. We are going to go ahead and take this dough and roll it into 1-inch balls and place it on our parchment lined baking sheet. I'll go ahead and start it now. Now that I got my dough on the cookie sheet, we need to go ahead and put it in our 350 degree oven, and we are going to bake for 10 to 12 minutes. Then I will show you when they're done. Cookies are all done. I need to go ahead and let them cool, and then I'll remove them to a wire rack, and I will work on the vanilla buttercream glaze now. First thing we need to do is we need to take a bowl, and we need to put in 1.5 cups of powdered sugar. And then I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of butter that I have softened, and I'll put that in there, along with 1 to 2 tablespoons of milk. And then I will be putting in half a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. I will then use the hand mixer to go ahead and mix this up. Now your frosting may look like this, which means we need to add in some more milk. Now that I've got the glaze, I went ahead and just kind of took the cookie and dipped the top in to the glaze. Now if you want to use, again, wait until your cookie is totally cool, and then you could just dip it like so. And then you can put it on your plate. Or again, you can use a spatula if you would like. I'll go ahead and ice the rest of them. Now these cookies are very delicate. I just dipped one of the tops and you could see part of the cookie in the frosting batter, which, I mean, it's not going to taste bad, but you might want to go ahead and maybe just use a spoon and scoop some of the glaze and then pour it over your cookie. It might be a little bit easier to get it on there without the cookie breaking. Don't these cookies look delicious? Well, let's go ahead and have a taste test. Well, let's go ahead and try one of these cookies. They look delicious. It is delicious. It literally, or as you say, physically, it just melts in your mouth. You bite into it, and then it just seems like it disappears, and you don't even almost feel like you ate it, but it is delicious. I will leave the recipe down below in the description. You do need to store these in an airtight container. And, you know, in all honesty, the icing has milk in it. So use your judgment. If you feel like you need to keep them in the refrigerator, that would be okay too as well. Well, if you like this video, please hit the like button down below. This was Karen with Living Our Dream Homestead. I hope you have a good day.